AVtv is a product of the AV journalism class produced for the students of Amador Valley High School. The views expressed on the show do not represent the views of AVHS teachers, admin, or PUSD personnel. Good morning, Dons. Today is Thursday, November 17th. I'm Rena.
And I'm Zanil. We are your hosts for the 15th AVtv of the 2022-2023 school year.
Let's get right on into some announcements. Second quarter progress reports are out, and we're sure some of you would like to make some changes to boost your transcript before the semester ends.
If your grades aren't quite where you want them to be, you still have plenty of time to improve them. You can get free peer tutoring in the library every Monday through Thursday from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. This is a great opportunity to get extra help, so be sure to take advantage of this resource if you need it. Thanksgiving is exactly 1 week away, and we're sure you're all excited to celebrate with your friends and family. But you may notice you feel a little drowsy after eating such a big meal.
Last year, we sent out an AVtv reporter to find out why we feel so sleepy after Thanksgiving. This week, we went into the vault to bring this segment back. Let's check this out.
Thanksgiving is a great time for students to connect with their families, spend time together, and eat a delicious meal. And a traditional Thanksgiving dinner would be incomplete without the main attraction, the turkey. However, even though the turkey is the centerpiece of a Thanksgiving dinner, many people feel tired after eating. But did you know that there's a reason for this turkey-induced drowsiness?
Turkey tends to make people sleepy because it has a lot of tryptophan in it, but it's not the only food that has tryptophan in it.
The explanation is simple. Turkey contains L-tryptophan, an amino acid that encourages the production of serotonin in the brain, which lulls people into a relaxed and sleepy state. This is why many people blame the turkey for their post-meal drowsiness. However, the tryptophan from this holiday dish does not likely make students sleepy on its own. Rather, it tag teams with carbohydrates found in foods like bread and potatoes, which lowers energy levels and leads to the sleepiness many students feel. Ultimately, even with the drowsiness one might feel, Thanksgiving is extremely important to keep us connected. I'm Zanil Kuviji with AVtv News.
Dons, we have a lot of really accomplished students on our campus who we think you should know. This week we are profiling AV diver Scott Garman.
We sent some of our reporters to talk to Scott about his athletic career and his commitment to UC Berkeley. Let's check this out.
Scotty Garman is a senior at Amador who recently committed to UC Berkeley Swim and Dive as a diver. Last year, he was able to win NCS and get 5th place at States.
I first started diving when I was 7 years old, so 10 years ago. And I was always pretty good at like flips, and I was always just kind of like, I don't know, just an active kid. So I was watching the Olympics in 2012, and my mom decided to get me into diving, and I'm thankful she did.
Diving seriously has always been Garman's goal. However, it wasn't always easy.
I tried to quit when I was 10 years old, and my coach basically told me, like, you can't quit, like, you have too much potential, and like, you could go to college with this, like, you could do so many things with this. So I would say that's the biggest point. My future with diving, my number one goal was just to get into college, and now that I've done that, I'll probably try to make the Olympic trials. The Olympics is a pretty far stretch just because only 2 divers every 4 years get to go to the Olympics. So yeah, there are kids who dedicate their like entire lives to it, and I do other things, but yeah, ultimately I would say Olympic trials is a more reachable goal.
Garman noted his coaches Logan Champion and Todd Swan transformed his diving and were a considerable factor in Garman getting into college.
All right, now that I'm committed to a college, I'm really grateful. It feels like all my hard work has finally paid off. So yeah, I'm just super grateful for all my coaches and family and friends who brought me here. If you're pursuing like diving or really any sport, like I said earlier, I would just say always try to have fun with it, and always try to like just have a positive attitude going into practice, because if you don't like it, then you honestly shouldn't even be doing the sport. Like it's just easier to do something for a longer period of time if you really have fun with it. So
This has been Gigi with AVtv News.
Zanil, have you heard about all the illnesses and absences caused by the flu all over the country? I have an awful fear of needles, but my whole family just went out and got our flu shots anyway.
I know how you feel, but it's really important to do this. I even heard about a school in Virginia that had over 1,000 absences. There's lots of options for people who want to get a flu shot, so we sent our reporter Katie out to see how this works.
With flu-like symptoms on the rise, tens of students are going home sick every single day. Symptoms of the flu include fever, cold, chills, congestion, headache, and coughing. If you feel any of these symptoms, it's recommended that you stay at home and social distance to prevent spreading them to other people. If feasible, students may get their flu vaccination to lower their chances of getting the flu. To get your flu shot, pharmacies like CVS, Safeway, and Walgreens provide them for free to those who have insurance. Rite Aid even offers 1 free scoop of ice cream with every flu shot, while Safeway gives a 10% discount on groceries. Access Community Health may also be a feasible option for people without insurance. Some places may need you to set up an appointment, but most allow walk-ins. Making an appointment is super easy. Just check the pharmacy's website and see which locations are available near you. This has been Katie Schoon with AVtv News.
Dons, our very own AV journalism class just got back from St. Louis, Missouri, where we participated in the semi-annual JEA convention.
That's right, and that's why we sent out an AV reporter to cover the trip and the event our students participated in. From November 10th to November 13th, student journalists from around the country attended the JEA National Convention in St. Louis, Missouri, coming together to celebrate the importance of journalism and its vital role nationwide.
I'm really enjoying this event because there's so many diverse people from all over the country, and it's a really good opportunity to be able to see many different perspectives.
At the conference, students and advisors attended a variety of tailor-made and expert-led journalistic sessions. Attending 5 to 6 a day, students were encouraged to develop their perspective and build on the skills that they already have.
I've been to a lot of really great sessions. The kids have learned a lot about why they might be having difficulties with either administrators. They've found other schools that are in the same boat we are. We're in a small independent school, and I think that they realize they're not alone.
While in St. Louis, Amador Valley journalism students visited the all-famous Gateway Arch and Museum, viewing the sights, exploring the city, and having a good time. At the end of the day, the 2022 National Journalism Convention was a fun-filled affair that encouraged student journalism in a time where truth and reporting on it is of the utmost importance.
When we start asking questions, we have to start trying to find those answers and share those answers with others. And in journalism, you can do that.
Now, let's look at the most special moments from this year's trip. This is Zanil Kaviji with AVtv News.
Now we have another announcement.
Brought to you by the Japanese World Language Program, Munkasai is a Japanese cultural festival happening right at Amador on December 2nd in the NPR. Please bring money so that you can participate in fun activities such as kendama, Japanese calligraphy, and origami. Many Japanese foods will be prepared for visitors, such as mochi, cotton candy, chocolate-covered strawberries, musubi, yakitori, and so much more. All proceeds will go to the UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital in Oakland, so please come to support our cause and get a taste of Japanese culture. Domo arigato.
Okay, Dons, we are back at it again with our weekly trip around the campus. This week, AVtv reporter Audrey Coombs went out and found more news, announcements, and other information that you need to know.
And they put it all together in this week's Around the Campus in 60 Seconds. Let's check this out.
Hey Dons, I'm Audrey and I'm here to take you on the campus in 60 seconds. Seniors, if you missed the College Night webinar, a copy of the presentation is available with a recording of the live webinar, and it can be accessed at bit.ly/3ntdx6q. As you plan for your future after high school, there are resources available on the counseling website at bit.ly/3w8qlur. College advising workshops are still available during Access in the NPR, so make sure to sign up using FlexiSketch under Amador Counseling. If you would like to find more college and job opportunities, the November College and Career Newsletter can be found at bit.ly/3TAEFUZ. College evaluation forms are now back up. It's important to remember that the form must be submitted 2 weeks prior to the earliest first deadline. If you have a January deadline, it must be complete by December 2nd. The form can be found at bit.ly/3GIOE61. This has been Audrey Coombs with Around the Campus in 60 Seconds.
Don't forget how important it is to stay connected. You can find out everything going on around campus by going to amadorvalleytoday.org or follow us at AVHSinfo on Instagram.
In addition, don't forget the leadership Instagram, AVHS Dons, where you can find out all about the Spirit Weeks and other ASB activities going on around campus.
Well, that's all we have for today. Make sure you hang around for today's birthday grams and check back in with us next Thursday for more news, announcements, and profiles. Thanks for joining us. And remember, Dons,
it's always a beautiful day here at Amador.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. The sky falls and feel like a beautiful day.
Now we have another segment. Now we have our first commercial. Now we have another commercial. Okay. I just hit the wall.